Thank you for still being here, and if you just joined us, Enterprise Friday it is, reaching you from Enterprise Television from our corporate headquarters in Lagos State, Nigeria. Straight to our main conversation for today, where we have it that the United States has urged the Nigerian government to step up efforts to protect Christian communities following the abduction of 177 worshippers in Kaduna State, an incident that has renewed international concern over religion-motivated violence. The abduction, which occurred on January 18, was initially denied by the Kaduna State Government and the Nigerian Police Force before being confirmed by the police days later. Sources disclosed that the abductors are demanding the return of 70 motorcycles allegedly seized during military operation as a condition for releasing the victims.
Very true. Now, the call was made at a United States Nigerian working group meeting in Abuja, where U.S. Under Secretary for Political Affairs Allison Hooker said recurring attacks on religious communities undermine Nigeria's recent security gains, while acknowledging progress, including the release of abducted Christians in Kwara State. She stressed that the government must do more to ensure the safety and the freedom of worship for Christians, particularly in north central states. Now, responding, National Security Advisor Malam Nuhu Ribadu said the federal government is intensifying military and law enforcement operations in affected areas.
So let's get talking. Emeka Madogo is still here with us. Thank you so very much, Emeka, for being here. And just to add to this reportage, about 7 people were killed in Kuru in Jos South local government area of Plateau State just yesterday. They are about to be buried as we speak right now. And these are miners who went about their business but were killed, all alive, by insurgents and terrorists hovering around that particular community. So that is in addition to the report that we have. Emeka, is Nigeria daring the United States of America at this point? Because we do not know why the government of the day has repeatedly desired not to take drastic measures against these criminals. What's your take?
Well, thank you very much. That situation where we are now, that the government is more interested in protecting itself, protecting its image, and lying over issues that are out there in the open, instead of seeking solutions, to this problem. Tells you a lot about things have sunk. Regime protection at this time is not helpful, because it only further exposes the sincerity and complicity of the government. Look at what they went to New York Times to do. Then just within a few days, look at what happened in Kaduna. That tells you that, they are in a state of panic. They are in a state of the state of panic, and so it's just throwing any and everything into the fire, and that's not how to deal with the problem, facing you. What you need is, a coordinated, response. Not just throwing things all about. You started with this survivor story. Then, just as you are trying to push it all over the place, then the next thing, the same criminals whose existence you're trying to deny came up and did something, bad. Again, they showed their shit back. So that's what the years is warning, that look, it has come to a point where...
Emeka, you were on your thoughts before we had that little break, so you may continue, please.
Yes, so I said the administration is engaging in regime protection, which will not help its cause, because what it shows is that it is not really interested in dealing with the matter. at hand, with the matter at hand, but is more interested in downplaying the severity of the situation, and that is unacceptable. Thankfully, the United States has come to say that no, things cannot continue this way. Yes, the military, Nigerian military, have really been doing so much. The security services have been doing so much, deal with this problem. But the optics, up there in the political hierarchy, the optics don't sound right. They don't look right. They are not projecting the administration as being serious about stamping out this problem. And that's where the major challenge is. Thank you.
Okay, is religious violence undermining recent security gains? Did you get that, sir?
Sorry, I didn't get.
I said,
No.
I was asking, is religious violence undermining recent security gains?
Yes, it is. Well, when you say undermining,
Yes.
it's worse than that. It's stretching. It's stretching. I mean, the situation, because the military, they're overstretched. I mean, they've been on their.
Are you still there?
Are you still okay?
From the political hierarchy, because they should not just be reduced to statistics. I mean, you say, okay, like what happened some days ago, and you just make it just about statistics. You reduce the whole matter to just statistics, as if it's not human beings that are being, killed. People are being killed. Security service, no matter what, we will stamp out this horror. The international community has shown readiness to help us. Why are we now trying to make matters worse? Why don't we just go all out once and for all? I mean, Nigerians are saying clearly that yes, this against this scourge. Then why don't we just, why can't the leadership just go ahead, riding on the resolve of the people to get these things, put behind us? Let them go ahead, and deal with the situation. Thank you.
Yes, Emeka, do you see any other attacks by the United States in the future with what you've read so far, reading the handwriting on the wall? Do you see an imminent of attack yet again from the United States?
Of course. I mean, if I take that, it will happen because they're getting fed up. They're getting fed up with the duplicity, the insincerity of the Nigerian government. And now you see Trump, just like, interestingly, you remember in the First World War, it was the United States who, took action that brought it to an end and then proposed the League of Nations. The Second World War, it was still the United States that took actions, that brought an end to the war and then proposed the United Nations. Now, the same United States that has brought up the Board of Peace, to end conflicts in the Middle East and around the world. And definitely, I mean, if they definitely, that this is a multi-nation, this is, a multilateral effort. So, I mean, if they recommend that, of course, you can be sure I sure as the sun will rise. Thank you.
All right, and I think we just have to leave it for now because of the little glitch we have with our communication, and I hope that maybe next episode we might get a clearer vision and the communication from the guests that we would have. Thank you, Emeka, for being here. I truly do appreciate your time, despite the very difficult network situation that we've had. Thank you so very much once more.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Emeka. That's about the time we have. We'd love to say thank you for being part of it. Please do well to visit us. You can find us at Enterprise TV 7. I am Henry Igwebike.
And I'm King the Bodun.
Have yourself a splendid weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye.